Season 1, of course, the Netflix show. Everyone's talking about it.
Yeah, it's got all the right ingredients.
It does, right. Family drama, secrets, and high fashion.
Oh, yeah, tons of that. But it's more than just a fun watch, right?
Exactly. That's what we're going to figure out.
It's like, what makes it so captivating? I think it takes something kind of superficial, like beauty, and makes it about, like, power. The lengths people go to, for secrets and stuff.
Right. You think you're getting a show about pretty people, but whoa, it's about so much more. Like, for those who haven't seen it yet, the main character's whole life gets flipped upside down by this, huge event.
Yeah.
But it's not just, a plot device. It makes us think about identity.
Totally. Right from the start, like episode 1, you see her struggling with who she is. Beneath the surface,
Exactly. Like, how much of her is really her?
Yeah, and how much is from the outside, right?
No, totally. And the way they film it, the visuals, it all plays into that. Like, the lighting, the makeup, it shows how these characters change and the, masks they wear.
Oh, absolutely. It's super deliberate. The way they shoot it underlines all the deeper stuff.
Yeah, totally.
Like how they frame shots, You can see the power imbalances, who's on top.
Right. High angles, low angles, it's all there.
It's subtle, but yeah, totally.
So we've got this awesome protagonist figuring herself out, and then bam, episode 3 hits, and everything changes.
Yeah.
But it's not just for shock value, right? It throws her deeper into all the lies. Makes her question everything.
Exactly. And that's where the whole deception thing gets really interesting.
Okay, tell me more about that.
It's not just like secrets and lies. It's about how we lie to ourselves.
Yeah.
Clinging to illusions.
Yeah.
Not seeing the truth.
Oh, yeah.
Which is what the show does so well. It plays with what we expect, turns things upside down.
Right. Keeps us guessing. Like the villain. Not so villainous after all.
Exactly.
Way more complex than that.
Right. And that goes for all the relationships, too. It's not black and white.
It's all shades of gray.
These characters, they're messed up, contradictory, but so real.
Human, yeah.
Right.
So it's not your typical whodunit. Even when you think you've got it figured out, the show throws a curveball. Like that ending.
Oh, tell me about it.
The season finale cliffhanger. I was yelling at my TV.
Oh my God, same.
Without spoilers, what's got everyone buzzing about season 2?
Well, the main character, her fate's up in the air, right? Will she, crack under pressure or come out stronger?
Ooh, good question.
And then there's the power shifts.
Yeah.
Old rivalries coming back, new people entering the scene.
Okay, I'm hooked already. The source material mentions some new characters, right? Anything you can spill.
Well, it's all hush-hush. But they're going to shake things up for sure, disrupt the power dynamics, The creators are hinting at a darker season 2.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
Yeah, more psychological. Mind games, betrayals, the whole shebang.
Intense. This is all so intriguing, and I love the suspense and mystery. But let's not forget, Beauty in Black is more than just a thrill ride. It's a commentary on, society, right?
Exactly. Like the pressures we face.
No.
Especially with beauty standards.
Oh, yeah. It's everywhere.
And what's brilliant is it subtly critiques those standards.
Yeah.
By showing us the protagonist. First, she's all about being perfect. Then she realizes true beauty is being yourself.
Challenging those ideals.
Owning your flaws. Being authentic.
And it goes beyond just the individual, right? It's about the whole system that keeps those unrealistic standards alive.
Absolutely. Like how some characters use their wealth or status to stay on top, even if it hurts others.
They leverage their power, yeah.
Right. And that's where it gets really insightful. The show shows how power works in every part of their lives.
Relationships, work, everything.
Yeah, it's so smart.
So just in one season, we get suspense, complex characters, and social commentary. Wow.
Yeah, and we're just scratching the surface. What's fascinating is how it works on all these levels. You enjoy the drama, but you also, think about the deeper stuff.
It makes you reflect. It's saying, hey, enjoy the ride, but let's think about what's really going on. Like the masks we wear, the systems that try to define us.
Exactly. It's more than just entertainment. It's a conversation starter.
It makes you look in the mirror.
Yeah, and it's reflecting the complexities of the world, challenging us to think about it critically.
I love that. Okay, we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we'll be diving into all the online buzz about Beauty in Black, exploring fan theories, and analyzing its cultural impact. Stay tuned.
Back to Beauty in Black.
Yeah.
We were just saying, this show isn't just about, pretty people and fashion.
Right, it goes way deeper.
It's about power, who we are, and being real.
Authenticity, yeah. And you know what happens when a show gets that real?
What?
Fans go nuts with theories. Online, it's buzzing.
Yeah, everyone's got an idea.
What are some theories that have caught your eye?
Well, there's this one about a certain character's identity. I can't say who, but fans think they're connected to the main character's past.
Okay, like a secret relative?
Maybe? A sibling? A lost relative? Who knows? It's a classic trope, right?
Hmm.
But this show, it takes it further.
It's not just for drama, right? It's about how our past shapes us.
Exactly. It could totally unravel everything she thinks she knows.
Hmm.
Family secrets, whoa.
And the showrunners are dropping hints.
Oh, for sure. They love to keep us guessing.
Like that locket. It keeps popping up.
Yeah, fans are all over that. It's all connected, they think.
They're like detectives, and it's the way the show's made. Visually, it's brilliant.
The clues are there, if you look closely. Like the mirrors, they're everywhere.
Not just decoration, right?
It's all symbolic. Duality, identity, the masks we wear, you know.
Ooh, yeah. It's like they're playing a game with us.
Exactly. They want us to think, to connect the dots.
Speaking of connecting dots, there's another theory going around about a bigger conspiracy.
Ooh, that's a good one. Like, it goes beyond just the characters.
It's like something's controlling everything from the shadows.
Right. It taps into that fear we all have, you know, that things aren't what they seem.
Someone's pulling the strings.
Exactly. And that's what's so gripping. You're not just solving a mystery. You're facing that uncertainty, the possibility of being manipulated.
Makes you think, right? About our own lives.
Totally. So we've got all these cool theories flying around, but Beauty in Black is doing something bigger too, culturally.
It's starting conversations about representation,
Oh,
right?
yeah, absolutely. The diversity of the cast, it's amazing.
Different backgrounds, genders, sexual orientations, it's all there.
And it's not just for show, you know? They're showing real experiences.
Lived experiences, yeah. And it's not just on screen, right? The people making the show, they're diverse too.
Writers, directors, producers, the whole team.
So many perspectives, both in front of and behind the camera. And that shows in how they handle social issues. Like beauty standards, it's not just about saying they're unrealistic.
Right. It goes deeper. It's about celebrating being different, challenging what society tells us is beautiful.
Showing the whole spectrum of beauty.
Exactly. And it's resonating with people, especially those who haven't seen themselves represented before.
It's powerful to see yourself on screen, right?
Especially when it feels real, empowering. Like your story matters. You belong here.
It's a message that's needed.
For sure. And it's having a real impact. People are demanding more diversity, more inclusion in everything, not just TV.
It's a shift, right? We're realizing that everyone's story deserves to be told.
Totally. And Beauty in Black is helping to lead that change. But it's not just about representation. It's also making us think about power.
The dynamics of power.
Yeah. Challenging us to look at how it works in our own lives.
How it's used, misused.
And this show doesn't just hint at it, it tackles it head on, showing how power can corrupt.
Even good people.
It can be used to hurt people, to silence them.
Yeah.
And you see this in everything, from personal relationships to the systems that run the world.
We see these characters trying to figure out how to navigate power. They make mistakes, face consequences.
And they challenge the way things are.
Which is so relevant now. We're all becoming more aware of injustice, of these power imbalances.
It's like the show's holding up a mirror, making us examine our own roles.
Are we the ones with power, or are we the ones being controlled?
Are we part of the problem, or are we fighting it?
Whoa, heavy questions.
Right. But Beauty in Black isn't afraid to ask them. It pushes us to face those truths and to think about how we can make things better.
Use our voices, our actions, to create a more just world.
Exactly. So fan theories, cultural impact, power dynamics, we've covered a lot. But there's another level to Beauty in Black, the philosophy behind it all. That's next time.
Back again for our final deep dive into Beauty in Black. We've uncovered so much already.
The mysteries, the fan theories, the impact.
And how it tackles some seriously big themes like power and societal pressure.
But now, it's time to go even deeper. Like this show isn't just a thriller, it's philosophical, you know?
A puzzle box.
Yeah. It makes you think. Like one big question is, what does it really mean to be beautiful?
That's interesting because on the surface, the show seems obsessed with beauty, right?
Totally. Perfect lives, amazing clothes, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
But like we said, it flips things.
It's like a trick.
It peels back that surface level, you know, shows the messiness underneath.
So it's saying maybe true beauty isn't about looking perfect, but about being real, being yourself.
Exactly. It's about questioning those rules society sets, those standards.
Yeah, like what even is beauty?
And realizing that everyone has worth. Everyone has beauty, no matter what.
That's powerful. And it connects to another big theme, right? The search for identity.
Oh, for sure. Almost every character is on that journey, figuring out who they are in all this chaos.
It's like, yeah, you wear masks, you play roles, but that's not really you.
There's something deeper, something truer.
Finding that true self, though, it's not easy.
No, it's painful. You got to face your past,
Yeah.
your mistakes.
How you've been shaped by everything.
And it's something we can all relate to, right? Trying to understand who we are, our place in the world.
Totally. It's a universal thing.
And the show reminds us it's not a straight line.
There are bumps along the way.
Doubt, setbacks, the whole thing.
But that's where the growth happens, right? When it's tough.
Exactly. Being vulnerable.
Hmm.
The characters who accept their imperfections, their flaws, they're the ones who find peace.
It's a powerful message, especially today. We're always pushed to be perfect.
Right. But the show is like, hey, it's okay to be messy, to be a work in progress.
Embrace the flaws.
They make you unique. They make you human.
So we've got beauty, identity, but there's another layer I keep thinking about. Truth.
Oh, yeah. Truth is like constantly being twisted in this show.
Yeah.
Manipulated, hidden.
It's like they're in a fun house, right?
Yeah.
All those mirrors, you don't know what's real.
Exactly. Which brings us back to power, right? Those in control, they get to shape the truth.
To fit their needs. And anyone who tries to expose the truth,
They get shut down. It's dangerous.
you might get betrayed.
It shows us that seeking the truth, it's a risky thing. Takes guts.
You got to question everything.
But it's so important, Without truth, those in power can just keep doing whatever they want.
Hurting people, getting away with it.
Exactly. Beauty in Black is telling us to think critically, to question what we're told, to demand the truth from those in charge.
So it's not just about drama and pretty people. It makes us face some big truths about ourselves, about the world.
About what really matters.
What defines us, what we stand for.
Exactly. That's what makes it so captivating. It stays with you.
Long after it's over. So as we wrap up, I think the biggest takeaway is this show, it's more than a show.
It's an invitation.
To think critically, to challenge things, to really see the complexity of the world.
It reminds us that even in darkness, even when things are messed up, there's beauty to be found, truth to fight for.
And hope for something better.
And yeah, on that note, keep exploring these ideas. Keep talking about them.
Beauty is more than skin deep. Truth is worth fighting for. And being yourself, that's a journey worth taking.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Thanks for joining us on The Deep Dive. Keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep diving deep.